I'll play wherever he tells me to.
United side, a side that hasn't really settled as well as they normally do, but I suspect there is far too much talent in that team to allow themselves to slide much further. And the Rangers side, and seeing is believing, with so many changes in that team, and of course the absence of Ian Durrant, with Jimmy Nicholl wearing 11 today, Avi Cohen in the side, and of course Richard Goff, who had a rapturous welcome from the Rangers supporters, a man who left this ground 13 months ago, and surely will be in the backbone of the Rangers side for many years to come. And the referee today is Jim McCluskey from Stewarton, a man we've seen on Sports Scene many times before. An all-ticket crowd, the pitch is near perfection, and the very first free kick in exactly 7 seconds. Free kick to Rangers. Eamon Bannon, rather clumsy tackle. And in exactly 7 seconds or something like that, we have the first collision. Touch there by Ali McCoist. Back to McCall, trying again for the tackle. Is McCoist well tackled. Eggety coming up on him, and McGregor playing in midfield for Rangers today. We have Richard Goff at right back. Jimmy Nicholl seems to be operating right in the middle of the pitch, and Avi Cohen wide on the right. So it is a surprising Rangers formation. We have to wait for a couple of minutes to have a look at it, just to see how they were going to distribute themselves. Mighty header by Roberts. And is Malthus. What is Malthus? Hoisting it high, that really should be no difficulty to Rangers. Crowd still coming into the ground. Rangers midfield, McCall, McGregor, Jimmy Nicholl and Avi Cohen. Falco, neat little touch that time. Here's McCall. Slight hesitation. That's a very good ball indeed. Cohen is in, and McCoy. Really? Well, looks to me as if Ali McCoy has shaded off recently. Certainly, that was a gilt-edged chance as he had at Tynecastle last week. Could have put it anywhere. Roberts is up, and it's well underneath that ball. Superb in the air. Linesman has his flag up offside again, I think. And almost to go. To McCoist. Cohen can't get that. Golf into it. Now Cohen. But that's a beautiful ball inside. And away by Bowman. Excellent play. Will he get it? No. Not quite. There's Cohen on the far side, looking for a little bit of support. Richard Goff. Just a bit too quick, the 1-2. Free kick. Bradford being brought down in something of a sandwich. A ball play safe. call this a very fluid game. There certainly has been some very hard tackling in midfield. It's all been rather negative, and that's a better ball. Once again, it's Roberts behind it, who's been quite outstanding for Rangers in the air. There he is. There he is, Kinnaird. A little bit of a pushing the goalkeeper, I would have thought, but Woods isn't too perturbed about that. Pushed on by Cohen. Alan McGregor. No onside. Alan McCoy. Falco in the middle. There's McCoy. And he had two players screaming for the ball, but I think probably just as well to have tried that himself. Well, if they do get the touch like that, United in the air, they find all that's happening as the ball is running through to the Rangers goalkeeper. Butcher. Here's Bannon. Ferguson did that very well. Jimmy Nicholl. It's an easy one for Hegarty. Now Bowman. No offside. Kinnaird driving excellently and did that well. Tries to lay it back. Golf covered up well in the centre of Rangers defence, and that was the first distinct chance that United have had. Built up very well indeed. Good running by Kinnaird from the blind. A troubling ball. And Golf showing his positional sense, being in the right place at the right time. Still in danger, Kinnaird. McGregor. Panicky sort of head at that time. If they can beat this defence in the air, they really will be something special. They've done it. Oh! Nicholl coming right across. That's Goff. Now Kinnaird. That's too strong, but Hegarty is in, and McGregor's there. But the pressure mounts. Neat little run again. And there's Goff. Another corner kick. A minute to half time, and really the first time that Rangers have been on the rack in the match. They'd committed themselves to that, and a lovely little back header that put them under pressure again. However, another corner kick. Play by McGregor, Bowman. And it all ends. And that was an occasion when United should have taken advantage. By Butcher. Pressure still on. Bannon. No. That sort of ball won't trouble Woods. Here's Abby Cohen. To goal. Rangers wanting to calm it down now. They came through a rough 5 minutes. And there goes the half-time whistle. And I suppose you could say that that effort by Dundee United, which they mounted just before the half-time whistle, was the most exciting part of the game. They might well have got a goal in that kind of situation where they were sending or deciding to send the ball from one side to the other. The cross ball is beginning to look as if they might just have been bothering Rangers. But that elusive goal did not come. And a game that's been dominated by some rather negative play, hard play in midfield, I suppose, must only improve in the second half. Off Rangers into a second half, and the very big support this afternoon, crammed in again at Tannadice. Been rather quiet. It's been a thoughtful, elaborate game without any rich themes running through it. Striking the ball downfield, not building up any moves in midfield, the full Rangers. That's a better move. Ferguson, he's got support. McInally, Bannon on the outside. Into the dummy. Ferguson, can he get the shot? Good effort. He hasn't had many opportunities. Have been very close to him, very tight marking. Running here by McInally, set up to Ferguson, and watch him dummy by Redford. I think he was going to try and chip it over. Obvious run there by Neri, not covered, and there is Woods. Very good run by Neri. Every now and again in a game he'll do that, he'll bust forward, as witness that famous goal he scored against Brazil, and that time that's his final ball into the penalty area, let United down. Falco, Falcone, here's McCoy, free kick. I think if Ali McCoy said determined to go after that ball, he might have got it. Ball is there with Cohen. Roberts is coming in. Like a stop, and that would have been in the back of the net. Roberts right down the line. Here's Clegg. Can't keep it in. As if there'd been a touch there, but as Kinnaird, he did that very well, and that's a goal. Ferguson. 15 minutes remaining, and United have broken the deadlock. And the boy who's been the most promising player afield, Paul Kinnaird, really made it on the right. Good running. And he certainly went for his man. And there was Ferguson, that ball going beyond Butcher. And it is very scuffy out there. I think United will be glad to hold on to this. So they cut off by Jimmy Nicholl. Into Roberts. We're getting a bit careless. Yes, Francis. And the side it goes. That's a lovely ball by Francis, and that is a corner kick. Rangers supporters now trying to lift the side. There's McGregor down, and there's no touch. I think, in fact, the referee said there was a deflection. Well, a corner to Rangers. 8 minutes remaining. Touched away with both Roberts and Goff in there. I think they're trying for the long one. Hegarty did very well. Bannon. Up and under. Jimmy Nicholl. There's know. That was not a confident header. McGregor, poised, couldn't bring it down properly. Well, there's a free kick there, and should be no complaint about that. Now Francis, there's nobody beside him. Jimmy Nicholl. Way to Fleck. Here's Goff. Now Francis. That'll be another corner. Rangers really putting the pressure on now. Lifted the whole temperature of the play. And pinning United back to defence.